here with Enlightened Mystic Essentials, and today we are going to do Facing Your Fears. So we're going to the Dark Mirror Oracle for fears, blocks, holes, and regrets, right? Followed by the darkness that surrounds these fears, blocks, holes, or regrets. And main energies, of course. Anything that needs to be broken down or surrendered, release, we will. So Gemini, you have a message here, and it's about energy. No darkness as of yet, right? Because I'm going to break it down. So you have the man holding a heart, right? A man holding a heart, and adjacent possibilities is here. Adjacent possibilities. So together, right, they make 6, balance. What is going on with the situation with the man holding the heart and the adjacent possibility? When you talk about adjacent possibilities, these are doors that will bring a balance to a situation. Or it is someone going through the door or opportunities, see, receiving opportunities to bring a balance, but someone is holding a heart here. So let's see what's going on. Spirit for Geminis. Clarify the man holding a heart and the adjacent possibilities. Maybe someone wants to leave thinking that they have a better option. But anyway, your clarification is quickly moving is a completion. A completion is moving forward quickly because you have the Chariot and the World. So if you were worrying about other doors or other options towards the person holding a heart, they're saying something has come to an end. Something is a completion. Let's see what the story is. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Staff, conflict of action, right? Towards leaving someone in the past. 6 of Cups, right? Contemplating, 4 of Cups. On unfulfillment, 7 of Coin. Fated, destiny, world, the wheel, the 5 of Cups, feelings of regret, right? Towards a foundation or a couple. Look, so let me talk about this. Someone or the person walked towards conflict of action as they left someone in the past. So is this someone leaving someone else for you? Or is this what happened in your situation? It just depends, because we're talking about the person holding a heart, see? Going towards other doors or other opportunities. Contemplating. Listen, this person, this 4 of Cups, have a new journey or had a new journey in their hand. That's the Ace of Staff. And a new love or unconditional love in their hand. That's the Ace of Cups. But they were focusing on the attachments. The attachments were serving as a distraction, you see? And it was causing unfulfillment. Unfulfillment, 7 of Coins. What is the 7 of Coins? The creation, that's the 3 of Coins, of being held back is the 4 of Coins, see? Carrying the load alone. But the divines was in here doing their thing. They wasn't moving really very fast, but they were here, right? So what had to happen? See that? The will. What had to happen? Someone had to let go of the attachments. Look, those 3 of Cups. The same 3 of Cups that they were once focused on over here. Now they're upon the ground, right? But just like they took that, it had that Ace of Staff or that new journey in their hand, here they laid it down. No movement, no action, right? So they let go of the attachments and put their new journey down or the, Ace of Staff down. And they're feeling regretful, they're feeling down, and they're feeling so down that they don't see that the way is being cleared. That's the orange. Because they carry defeat of love in their mental and defeat of love in their journey. That's the red. and don't see or cannot see the Two of Cups, new relationship, situationship, because they're feeling down. But what is it all about? It's either about a situation within a foundation or structure, home or building. And it's about two people. The same Two of Cups that they don't see here because they feel defeated. It's the same two people here within the thresholds of a building or stability. See? Don't see it. Don't know it. Can't. So what else is it? What is it? So now we're going to read a little further into it. You have communication going towards, right? The Empress. But see, the Empress could be the wife, the girlfriend, or the person that they were with. Also the third party. See? The person they was focusing on at first and the person who they left or let down. That's Three of Cups, right? Right? Communication towards the Empress, and see the Empress made a offer of low energy. See the Empress offering that snake, right? They made an offer towards who they were with or who's coming towards you, which is the man holding the heart. An offer was made, a low energy offer, and it was made to try to save the man holding the heart. See the recovery towards a logical king or a logical person. Use your head, right? Recovery. But the recovery the effort that the Empress or who they were with or who they were leaving offered. See how they offering that snake towards the recovery? Low energy. Or it could talk about sneaky actions that were taken because the Empress is offering that snake, right? So when you talk about the recovery, the Four of Swords, what is the recovery of the Four of Swords? Someone hanging up their heartbreak. What is the heartbreak for them? Those same Three of Cups that fell down on the ground and the same Three of Cups that they were once focused on, or the Empress, who they were with. See? That's how that goes. So they hang up the heartbreak or leave the heartbreak behind, right? And the confusion, because the wall here is gray. Hanging up the confusion of the heartbreak, or hanging up the confusion of the mental to face the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords? Divine truth, divine clarity, right? Getting it in their mental. The purification of the creation of the divine mental, right? When you talk about this person's mental, you have white and black. White and black, but then covered in white. At one point in time, they were confused, but now it's all about the spiritual or the mental clarity that they receive, and they're getting ready to go on a journey of love, because you cannot face truth, divine truth, in a journey of defeat. You have to face truth in a journey of love, you see? So this person is getting ready to move, and we know it's in love because they told us about this person holding a heart, Gemini. And they also told us about what is going to be balanced. This person holding a heart is going towards other doors of opportunities or balance. And who is this person holding the heart? A logical person. Someone who uses their head. Someone who is going to send communication to or give communication to the person who that they are leaving. The person who is leaving someone in the past. See that Six of Cups? Someone who was stuck. See? Someone who did regret. See? Someone who was unfulfilled. See? Someone who was either in a relationship or in a home or a building with someone. See? But it's all about them facing truth. Facing truth. They don't have no choice because it's destined. So you do what you gotta do. And I'm so curious because I want to know what else. Look. We're gonna read a little bit more. And I'm gonna stop. Then we're gonna get into it. So now it talks about having the willpower. This person has the willpower. Who has the willpower? This person here. The man holding a heart to face those doors of opportunity or the doors that's gonna bring a balance to them, right? When they have the willpower, what are they having the willpower over? Over the devil. Having the willpower to step through the threshold. See, the two talk about doorway, gateway, thresholds. To move forward and give the back to the devil or any type of negative energy. So when they choose to move forward and go through the threshold, what do they do, or what are they allowing? An end to all the sneaky actions. They are facing that heartbreak. Don't forget about those 3 of Swords. But they have a plan of recovery in their mental. What is this 3 of Swords? We're going to go back over it. Who were they focused on? See? 3 of Cups. Someone who they left in the past. See? Someone who offered conflict. And where these, one point in time where this person faced or went towards their heartbreak, they hung it up. See? Someone who they got out of the picture, even though they couldn't see, it's out of the picture, the 3 of Cups. Someone who was unfulfilled, you see? And someone who offered communication to who they were with at one point in time in a relationship or foundation, structure. Someone who's logical. Who is this? Who is that person? See? So they telling us about a completion. It's coming in fast. It's over. It's coming in fast. And here we go. Doorway, gateway, thresholds. And then they're telling us that they're moving through rather quickly. Yeah. They have that stuff together. They're getting it together so they can what? Enter into new doors or opportunities, or going towards doors that's going to bring forth a balance to them. Gemini. That's how that go. And don't forget, everything that they do is fated. So if you get upset with this person, you might as well say you're getting upset with the divines. Everyone and everything must run its course, true? So now let's get into your fears, blocks, holes, and regrets. Because that was the message that was here. That came out. Your spirit say address it. That's energy. All about energies. So let's get into your fears, blocks, and holes, right? So spirit, for Geminis in the month of May, what are they going to face as they journey? Fears, blocks, holes, and regrets. Whew. Atonement, Gemini. Feeling like you must suffer to pay the cost. Another fear, block, hole, or regret for Gemini spirit for the month of May. Alone in the world. Now listen, Gemini, I'm going to tell you, I did a reading for you guys yesterday, but I didn't post it. And this was the last card that came out. So alone in the world. Alone in the world. What is the darkness that surrounds atonement for Gemini spirit? The moon is here. We're going to talk about it. And for alone in the world, what is the darkness that surrounds alone in the world for Geminis? The High Priestess of Fire. Came out for Libra too. Y'all better pay attention. High Priestess of Fire. What is the energy with atonement in the moon? Taking action. Let's go. Taking action. For alone in the world with the dang, it came out fast. Taking action towards a new journey. It came out on top of action. Look, new journey. Let's go, babe. You have to mind or have to make a decision in order if you want to journey on a new journey or not, Gemini. For the High Priestess of Fire and alone in the world. Thank you, Spirit. Attachments. Here we go. Oh boy. It might be the Empress. You just never know. Yes, Gemini. Okay, so let's close it out and focus on your blocks, fears, holes one at a time, right? So anything that needs to be broken down, because it looks like some things need to be broken down, we will. Anything that needs to be surrendered, released, y'all already know we will. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Lee. I read numbers, colors, talk to spirits, and we don't beat around the bush over here. Okay? Okay, so let's go. When I say messages are popping, so your first focal or your first message or fear, block, or hole is atonement. Listen, Gemini, let me go ahead and tell you off the rip that I'm seeing a lot of these. It's two numbers. They're very dangerous. They're starting to become dangerous. And the first number is 4. And the second number is 2. And out of the gate, you have a 4. Listen, man, calm down. Atonement, feeling like you have to suffer for everything, every move you make. Who's on this? Right? And then they're telling us that your journey or your movement is of darkness or negativity, whether it is your mind. But look, bear at the top with all these swords that's in your head, and look at the bottom, black. So you gotta watch how you move. Never move in negativity. And I'm thinking about debating about posting your reading yesterday. That reading, it was like an hour long, but let me tell you, Gemini, some of you have revenge on your mind, and the thoughts that come with this revenge was like fulfillment, feeling satisfied when you take revenge until you figure out or learn or see that revenge returns into resentment, poison. Listen, I don't know if this is stemming from this, but it's what it looks like. Atonement, payment, feeling like you have to suffer because of a payment or for payment, something you did. Listen, this is a card of 4. What are the 4s? The grounding, the stabilization, the bringing down what needs to be calmed down. For what's going on in a root? What is going in a foundation or a structure? What needs to be buried, ended, completed? What needs to be rejected or restricted is the 4s. That's why I say 4s are becoming very dangerous. And some of you may not be here, or some of you may be leaving out of this energy because this is the new moon leading in over the full moon. That's the moon cycle. So, what is atonement? In your mental, you feel like you have to suffer. And when you talk about suffering, considering the fact that all of these swords is like towards the heart area, heartbreak. Oh, I shouldn't have did that with this person. I should have known I was going to lose or my heart was going to be broken. When you have that negative thought, your journey can only be led by negativity or darkness because you act on what you think. And in order to act, you must think it first. Let's go. Next to this atonement, or some of you turning your back on the moon, not seeing other ways. Look at the cat. Look at the moon. Turning your back on the moon. What is the moon? Reflection, deception, not seeing it for what it really is worth or what it really is. It also can talk about the unseen, the unknown. And then you got that black cat. Listen, I've been telling everybody about these cats and dogs. What is the cat? The cat is friend or enemy. What is a dog? Friend or enemy? And then they're telling us what needs to change because the moon is a card of 5. What needs to change is the moon. What is the moon? The reflection, the deception, the unseen, the unknown. What's going on behind the scenes. And for some reason, you don't see it because your head is turned. Gemini. But now they come in here and they're telling you you need to take action to move forward. Get out of this. That's the white horse beating the black horse. Getting out of the negative thoughts and the negative journey. Just like that white horse is leaving that black horse over here with this moon or that cat. Where is the white horse running off to? Towards a new journey, baby. Let's go. Yes, no. But you must be careful because the moon and the action, they both make 4. See? 4s. What are the fours? What needs to be grounded? What needs to be stabilized? What needs to be calmed down, brought down, settled down, right? What can be restricted? What can be rejected? See? What can be buried? What can end? What can be completed? See? So you have to be careful because you got 2 fours back to back. And it's over here towards a new journey. But you have to have the mind to move forward. Because the 2 talk about pairs, like a pair of horses, those pair of horses, or these pair of cards, or these pair of animals, because you got horse and a cat as a pair of animals, see? 2s also talk about the communication factors of conversating and debating. The conversating is the talking and the compromising. The debating is the yelling, the fighting, the arguing, the disagreements, or the law enforcement being called out. Someone's getting in trouble. 2 talks about the bond factors, right? 2 becoming 1. So you must have a decision, doorway, gateway, opportunities, but it also represents missed opportunities as well. That's why I say 2s are becoming dangerous. So right now, Gemini, you have the only 2 dangerous numbers so far on the board, the 4s and the 2s. What are you going to do? Feeling like you got to suffer for everything you do, every move you make, every decision that comes to mind? Who's on that? Spirit, what needs to be surrendered, released, or accepted about atonement for Gemini? Y'all better watch how you move. Ooh. Surrender your need to always be right. Just like the pair of people are in this card, 2s. It says, give others the gift of letting them be right, be yielding, be cautious, not rigid, not weak, right? That's what it says. This will resolve any conflicts and improve your relationship. So resolving what conflict? This conflict or this conflict? You don't see the wrong or you don't see the darkness. What is it? Improve your relationship. What is the improvement? That's the action. Movement towards a new journey. That's the action. See? Getting out of this. Everything talks about getting out of a dark situation or darkness altogether. Let me see if I can hold all these cards together. It's funny how you have 2 dark cards and 2 light cards. Look, movement out of darkness. Everything is about movement. Where things were dark and evil, they're telling you, look at the black horse. Then it's the white horse over here towards the new beginning. You see? Movement forward. Must move. Gotta move. So then what comes out? You have a card that comes out. Being ready to take action. Being ready to take action. 3 of staff. This is the doorway, gateway, thresholds. That is the 2. Those red staffs, this is the same thing. While you have a new journey in your hand, that ace of staff is your new journey. You must walk completely through the threshold. Waiting to take action, right? Let's talk about the journey. Clarify the journey. Spirit, clarify the 3 of staff for the journey for Geminis. You have 2. Look, laying down burdens, 10 of staff. And then you have the lovers, relationship, new relationship, or spiritual connection. The calm, relaxed feeling, because that is the blue. This is the 2 becoming 1. The bonding factors. This is the 2. Being ready to move forward, to take action, to lay down burdens, or to make a connecting factor, a bond. Look, what's up under the bottom of the deck? The Chariot. Moving quickly. You have the 7 of Cups. We're going to read into it. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the 10 of Swords. It's all good so far. Justice. Let's go, Gemini. What? The Ace of Swords. Whew. The Ace of Cups, baby. Let's go, Gemini. Let's go. Let's go. Out of the darkness into the light, baby. So now let's see. Having a choice to either move quickly or quickly moving away from distraction. That's what it say. Moving quickly away from distractions, because Seven of Cups could represent distractions, or someone's having a choice or option to move quickly, move fast, right? Fated to end, destined to end the cycle. Look, Wheel of Fortune towards the Ten of Swords. You see that? Towards the Ten of Swords, ending a cycle. And when you end that cycle, the white and the orange talks about the purity or the clarity of the open road of obstacles being removed. That's the white and the orange. But what was dead must come back to life, because water means life, Gemini. And when this happens, it's all about transformation, because you can see the transformation. Justice is served. A balance has occurred. You see that? A balance towards. I'm going to show you how they laid out on my board, because I didn't lay them like this, but they're like this. I laid them side by side. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So either divine truth, balance is going to be served, or divine love. So for those who are in a relationship or a situationship or looking for love, it's here. And for those who need mental clarity and stability of the mind, it's here. Different people. That's why I said relationship, spiritual connection, bonding factors. Those are the twos. Doorway, gateway, opportunities. Justice is being served in two different ways here. And it's all about these aces. Look, justice is being served towards the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Who don't want it? Who don't want it? So you do what you got to do. And then the thing about it is, you have three majors, and they all intertwine into the story. Look at your majors: the Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, and Justice, right? And then it's funny because outside of those majors, you have the Cup. That's why I say distractions or choices. Clarify with a cup. Look. See? And then you have a sword. Clarify with a sword, baby. What? It's all upon you, because at the end of the day, a cycle is going to end, because they told us it was fated. It was destined to do just that, end. But when you allow that end, because I told you obstacles being removed, and justice comes up in here and completes and stamps, sign, seal, deliver, right? After the transformation, look at the game. Take action, move forward. They're telling you. Whether it's clarity or love, clarity of love, love of clarity of love, or just clarity in itself. Laying down burdens, taking action for a relationship or a spiritual connection or a bonding factor. Let's go. Gemini, move forward. Move forward. Don't feel like you got to pay for everything you do, everything you say. Stop thinking negative. Because when you think negative, you journey in negativity. What is it that you need to get understood in your mental? Face that cat. Face these fears. Face these blocks. Face the holes. Face the regrets. Turn around and knock it out the box. Plain and simple. Ain't no payment of pain, suffering, hurt, sadness, depression, mental distress. Are we serious? Oh, I'm a victim. Watch those fours and those twos. This is going to be a heavy journey, but you must get it done. 442, baby. 442. Two of the most dangerous numbers on the board right now. And Gemini has to bear the weight. I'm sorry. It's what it is. But you got to ask yourself, would you rather know than not to know? Would you rather be in the darkness or in the light about it? So if you came and you watched this message, be thankful that, your eyes or your higher self or the divines or your angels and your guardians and your guides seem fit for you to watch this video. It's the thing about it, this is how you're supposed to look at it. when you're supposed to look at the positivity and everything, or the positive out of a negative situation, the heavier the load to bear, or to hold upon your shoulders, the greater the gain, right? But at the same time, the greater the gain, the greater the risk. So that's why you're supposed to stay prayed up and protected up at all times, Gemini. So let's move on to your next fear blocker hole. Alone in the world. What needs to be balanced? Some of you feel like you're alone in the world. Well, Gemini, let me ask you a question. If you wasn't alone in the world, who would I be? I wouldn't be over here making no video for you to watch, would I? So let's get this out of your head. And then you got 2 half moons. What is the half moon? Confusion. Mental. Head. Now you have the high priestess of fire. Now you have to be careful with the high priestess of fire. Because the high priestess of fire talks about someone who can't sleep at night. See? Worry. Just like this person. And then here you're bare. Where some of you went from being halfway bare in this atonement, but you got bottoms on. Now some of you just fully exposed. Listen. You have to be careful with this high priest of fire. I'm telling you. Because when you start getting into the high priestess of fire, it talks about someone who does fire magic. Whether it's burning candles, smoking rituals, or smudging rituals. It talks about someone working with fire. Literally. And then the thing about fire, in order for fire to burn, don't they have to have oxygen? Doesn't fire have to have air? Someone can be in your mind, causing you worry, causing you to be stressed. And it's funny how this person is facing them. But look how this person is looking off towards you. Look. As you watch this video. And then on the other side, they tell you about this high priestess of fire. Attachment. Listen. Somebody is a mask wearer. Now, let me tell you something, Gemini. You need to calm down and you need to bring balance and ground yourself. Because they're telling us that the high priestess of fire, what needs to change is a card of 5. What needs to change? The attachment is also a card of 5. You see? And all together, these 3 cards make what? 7. 7 is a number of what? Self-reflection of Gemini. So you better be careful because they're talking about what goes on in the darkness. Someone could be doing fire magic, any type of rituals, any type of spells, getting into your mind. And anybody who plays with your mind will make you literally go crazy. So you better be careful. Look, cards already coming out. What came out? 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. Heartbreak. Came out so fast. Okay, so let's talk about this heartbreak. Someone in here playing with your mind. Somebody in here playing with your heart. Could be. So when you talk about the 3 of Swords, what's going on with the 3 of Swords? For one, this person is surrounded by confusion. That is the gray. And the reason why some of you are suffering mental distress or that mental distress of that heartbreak is because you laid your protection down. Gemini, what you got going on? You never lay down your protection. And if you have, it's time to build back up, honey. So upon this person's head is a red veil or a red scarf. What is the red? Red talks about blood, love, or defeat, right? And considering the fact that the rain is here, rain washes and cleanses away any type of negative, hurt thoughts, mental feelings, anything. So if the rain is raining upon this person, this can be no blood because no one is bleeding. And this is not love because love doesn't need to be washed and cleansed. The only thing that needs to be washed and cleansed here is the feet. So the feet of the mind. considering the fact that those are swords as well over the heart. Now you move down towards the red, which is the defeat of someone who thought their pathway or the journey was clear, positive, right? But it needs to be cleansed. That's why the rain is here. Anytime you have water, water talks about the emotions, life, or the cleansing factor. And because it's raining down on this person is being confused, washed away, and the water is purifying this person. So now it rains so much that this person sits in a puddle of water, and water talks about life. So when you cried out for help, help, you didn't know that the water that was raining down and cleansing you was literally forming a pool to bring life back into you, right? Heartbreak. Heartbreak. So whether a person spoke, did any type of ritual for you to make you feel like you were alone or to separate you or, cause a heartbreak, they did that because you were what? Unprotected. And then they could be coming in here and telling us who is the person that caused the heartbreak, the attachment. See, be careful. So let's clarify this heartbreak. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords for Geminis. Okay, you have 2, 7 of Cups, choices or distractions, 3 of Cups, attachments or reconciliations. It can go either way. But the thing about it is, you got 3 swords here. Just like 3 cups here, right? So for a person who is going through heartbreak, maybe they was distracted away from reconciliation, or they was distracted on the attachments. So they had to suffer a heartbreak for them to wake up and realize, oh, these people ain't for me. You see? And those 3 of Swords and those 3 of Cups is this person. This attachment factor. Be careful. Or it's telling us that out of a heartbreak situation, someone is choosing to bring together or celebrate or reconcile. Just depends. You have to be careful. So let's see what's under the bottom of the deck about the situation. The moon, once again. Towards who? The Queen of Cups. Look, man. Having a new perspective. Look, 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 look. This Empress is here. Heartbreak. Happiness is here. 9 of Cups. Justice is here. 2 of Coins is here. Look. The Fool is here. I'm going to have to explain some of this. The 5 of Coins is here. Whew. Death is here. Spirit says 2 more. I see why. 2 more. Your next 2 is the Wheel of Fortune. Set that up over there. And the Queen of Coins. Now I got some explaining to do. Now let's back up. Okay, back up. So you have the moon towards the Queen of Cups, the unseen, the unknown towards a person who embodies love, right? A person who is guided by their emotions. And when you start talking about a person who is guided by their emotions, this person could be a very psychic person, not necessarily a water sign, but someone who lets or allows their emotions to lead. And what is emotions? Insights, you know what I'm saying? Psychic insight or spirit. This person is getting ready to receive a message, whether it is heard, seen, or received in the mental or the crown. What is the moon? The unseen, the unknown, a reflection, deception, right? Towards the Queen of Cups. And then it's funny how the moon is going towards the Queen of Cups and this message is coming. So the message is going to be received, right? And upon receiving this message, the Queen of Cups or the person who embodies love, when I say they're going to receive it, they're going to have a new perception on how they look at things, or it's going to be some type of information, because the bird is over here, that they're going to receive, that they just know some things, right? And it's going to be pertaining to this empress, or maybe the third party situation, or a third party person. See, third parties now, third parties. Where someone maybe chose to reconcile out of a heartbreak. It just depends on how you see it or how you view it, right? So it's coming. And it could also talk about mental clarity coming through the air. That's why I said the crown. And so it talks about the empress happiness is ending. The empress happiness is ending. What is that? That could be a heartbreak up in here. Be careful. Or it could be a reconciliation or a celebration. You know, when people get divorced, you know, they have these parties. Oh, you know, whatever. Divorce parties, or just even someone going off to let off steam, you know, because the Three of Cups can mean a lot of things. So they're talking about the Emperor's happiness is ending because you're offering low vibration towards the happiness or towards being happy, because this is the Nine of Cups here. Okay? So now they tell us about justice is coming in here to be served, right? Justice is coming to create a balance towards whoever was juggling. Somebody was juggling in confusion, not sure, unsure, right? About this new beginning. About a new beginning. Now listen. Here the Fool has a staff in their hand and a cup in their hand, and this dog is looking. Dog talks about friends or enemies. But because the simple fact that that staff is pointing backwards, it tells us the direction in which the Fool would either go, or what was holding the Fool back. Juggling. When you start talking about juggling, who was being juggled? The person who embodies love, and a person at home, whether it was a wife or girlfriend or a husband, because at the end of the day you got two negative energies, because they're feminine energies. The negative holders of the negative holders of more negative energy. This person probably was hurt, that's what makes them negative, and this person thought negative and acted negative, that's what made them negative. So now we talk about that heartbreak, the Three of Swords, with these two people. And then you talk about this Three of Cups with these two people. And then when you look at the situation, someone is going to end and someone is going to begin. It just depends on how you look at the situation. Who is going to end or who is going to win? This person. Who is going to end and who is going to win? This person. See? Be careful. Third party. End. So now we know why the Fool did not come forward. And we know why the Fool was not moving, because you still got the enemy in front of them. Who was this enemy? Was this person their enemy? Or was this person their enemy? Or was this person their friend? Because don't forget, the dog can represent friend or enemy. Or was this person their friend they thought? See, who are they toasting to? What is holding them back? Who is holding them back? See, you have to look at all these things. Who is that dog? And see, when you talk about the Queen of Cups getting a message, this is a calm, relaxed message, joyful message, kind message, because the bird is what? Blue. Mm-hmm. So you got somebody who was juggling a new beginning. And it did cause them to lose. That's the Five of Coins, loss. Because as they stayed focused on the Four of Coin. What is the Four of Coin? The holding back or holding within. Their focus was being held elsewhere. Right? That could be this person. This is the Four of Coin. The Empress is the Four of Coin. And the divine worth or the divine value got surrounded in confusion. Who is divine worth? They put them in the back of their mind. Because that's why that ace of coin is in the sky, but it's surrounded by the gray. That's confusion. Because they are on their knees being distracted. Bending to the will of the way of this person. Got to pay attention to all this stuff, right? So they lost. That could be this. And now a person is trying to figure out a way to get back in. You have to look. After this loss, I got to choose to reconcile or come forward or have a party, meet them at a party, whatever. So it was lost. Their new beginning was on hold. Choosing a new beginning, but putting divine worth in confusion and being distracted. It say a lot of things. A lot. Right? A lot. So you just have to pay attention. So then they tell us who's going to win. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win out of this situation? Who's going to win? Destiny or fate towards the queen of value. Who is that queen of value? The person who got put on the back burner. That same ace of coin that was surrounded in confusion is the same ace of coin that this person holds. And then they're telling us divines make the final decision. You see how it go? So who is the person who got put on the back burner? And who is the person that holds the value? Is it this person? See? Or is it this person? It shouldn't be hard because they told you that this person, happiness was what? Going to end. Look at here, man. It's not hard to do. You have to look and see. So out of a heartbreak comes reconciliation. Out of heartbreak comes a collaboration of a celebration. And then the thing about it is, what you need to also pay attention to, after the heartbreak and someone comes back to life, the 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups make what? The 10 of Cups. See, you got to pay attention to all these things. For this person that they told us that was divine value and divine worth. See, pay attention. Pay attention. So look, let's go on back up here towards this attachment what needs to change. Be careful. And let's break down this high priestess of fire. I want to see what's really going on with this high priestess of fire, because somebody's either playing with fire or, fire magic candles, yeah, or someone is in someone's head, and maybe Gemini feels them, sense them, because you can't put things in the air without an air sign sensing them or an air sign being open to receiving them. Air sign, Gemini, be careful. And then they're telling us who's pushing forward. The high priestess of fire is an attachment. It may be that empress. It may be who's getting left in the past. You just have to be careful. But the other thing I want you to notice, out of all of these cards, they're all feminine energies. All of them. All negative. Negative for being too exposed. You see? No clothes. Negative for dealing in fire, taking action towards desires, making things happen by candle work, and negative because you're attachment. You're a mask wearer. See the injuries? So be careful, Gemini. Be careful. And they're telling us what needs to change. Both of these things need to change. 5 and 5. One you, one thought, one journey. And right now they're telling us you feel alone. You're never alone. You need to bring a balance to yourself. So let's look at this high priestess of fire. Be careful. Protect up. Fire. Spirit, clarify high priestess of fire for Geminis. When I say that came out so fast. You have, look, the 7 of staff. When I say y'all better pay attention, the magician is up in here. Manifesting and creating. 6 of cups. Standing up, standing ground, or resisting pushing away. Someone is manifesting for someone to get left in the past. This is the separation, see? So when you have this attachment coming in here and they don't want someone to leave them, you think they not going to manifest and create? Because see that high priestess? And I can also show you how I lay out with the cards. This is the same thing. The high priestess of fire is the magician. Now let me show you how I lay out on the board. Where they telling you to stand up and stand your ground. This is the 7 of staff for Gemini. Feeling alone in the world. Because you got 3 cards up here and 3 clarifiers, right? Then you have the high priestess of fire and is the magician manifesting. That's why I said be careful. And then the attachment, either the attachment is being left in the past or the attachment is creating for you to be left in the past. Look. See how I play out? Be careful. So let's look at what's under the bottom of the deck. Look, mentally stuck within one's mind. The 8 of Swords. The King of Staff. Somebody's taking action to walk away from a situation. Look, 5 of Swords. Knight of Swords. Here go all this air energy. Resistance coming towards someone having a new perspective. The Hangman. Here we go with this Empress again. Y'all better pay attention. We're going to see what's being chopped down. Because that Knight of Swords is swinging that sword. The Knight of Coins. Temperance is up in here. Leading and guiding for something to end towards. And I'm going to stop right here. The Queen of Swords. The logical queen. Queen bitch. It don't matter. They're here. They're here. So let's go. The King of Staff is taking action towards being mentally stuck. They're either going into a stage or a state or a phase of being mentally stuck, or they're taking action to either come out of it. It can go either way, because the King of Staff head is one way and the person who's in the 8 of Staff head is another way. See? In their head. And what's pushing them forward or pushing them towards being stuck is somebody wanting to walk away. See? Maybe the King of Staff wants to walk away. But guess what? When you move forward to take action, you run into a block. Somebody has created a mental block for you. And it's funny because it's all about swords. Look at the King of Staff surrounded by swords. Someone is ready to walk away with their heartbreak and leave the indecision behind. And as soon as they get the energy to do so, block. So whoever this person is, y'all better be, they not playing. Okay. So what is being created? What is being manifested? Woo! Coming over here and swinging his sword over here towards somebody gaining clarity, gaining insight. And then it's funny because who's after? The creator? The creator. I don't need nobody to see me for who I really am or the low vibration, that snake that I offer. So I'm just going to shut down their eyesight, shut down their logic. See? And this person, these people, that's this. Y'all better be careful, Gemini. So, right? And so now they're in here and they're shutting down vision and they're shutting down logic and they're shutting down movement. They don't want someone to leave them in the past. See? Remember? They don't want somebody to leave them in the past. 6 of Cups and the attachment, right? I want to, no. They can't see me for who I really am. So I'm going to stop and shut down their movement. I'm going to shut down their logic. I'm going to shut it down, cut it up, chop it up. That's this, right? So then they come back and they tell us I don't want them to see me for who I really am. That's what they say. But at the same time, I don't want them to come forward and give an offer. They're shutting it down, baby. Shutting it down. Right when somebody get the mind to leave, magic is involved. You're not leaving me. You're not leaving me. Gemini, that's that attachment, right? So now you have the divines coming up in here. And they're steady trying to get through to this person. They're trying to talk to them. Listen, you need to move forward. You need to keep moving. Don't get stopped. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay, so they say, well, what I need to do? Oh, I already tried to walk away. What I need to do? You need to bring an end to this bitch. You need to bring an end to a person who plays with air. See that? You need to bring an end to a person who thinks they know everything. You need to end a situation. You need to end the situation. Because, see, they don't just mess with them. They mess with you. Because, look, they telling you to stand up. You're not alone. Stand up. Listen, listen, listen. You got help. But, see, every time this person creates and manifests, you are left alone. Because, look, they tell us that this person tried to walk away. They tried to walk away. Who they tried to walk away from? This Empress. They tried to come to you. So if they tried to walk away from the Empress to come to you, who was they with? The Empress. So therefore, you would be what? Alone and exposed. Now they're telling us that this person is stuck within their mental because that block was created. So if you're not in communication or any type of being in touch, any type of action, any type of movement, any type of conversation, you are what now? Alone. See? That's why I said when that person create a block for them, they create a block for you. Now, let's see. All of this chopping of the clarity. Oh, I don't need them to see me. So if they don't want the person to see them for who they really are, that means that they're around this person. So therefore, you are what? Alone. Listen, man, when they say stand up, it's quite funny because let me tell you about this 7 of staff for you Gemini. Upon in your hand, upon your fingers, your fingertips is what? A new journey. Outside of what? The 6 of staff. What is the 6 of staff? Victory, recognition. Only thing you must do is keep moving forward to cross over the stream of water, to earn life, to earn power, to be purified, baptized, and what? Take your journey in your victory. You better get with it. Because whoever this is, they ain't playing. And these divines keep coming in here and telling this person, you need to end, let go, move forward. Yeah. But this person has so many traps and tricks up their sleeve. They musicians, baby. They play with fire magic. It's going to be hard to get through because out of one block into another. So until this person allows the divines in here, you must do what? Keep moving forward, Gemini. And don't let nobody stop you. You're never alone. You have help. They're trying to help you. But this person is a master manipulator. This person is a magician. So you protect yourself up and don't be out here in these open waters unprotected. Shark infested waters. Because you're playing with somebody. Not just thinking they know what they're doing. They telling you, I ain't nobody to play with, right? I am that empress. I am the magician. Look. I am the high priestess of fire. Yeah. Let's go. I am the attachment. I am all of these things when you are alone, or I want to keep you alone. See? Because I know you don't have the power to what? Move forward or stand up to even go against me. Y'all better get with it. Listen, that has been facing your fears, blocks, hold, and regrets Anybody who need to talk to me, talk to me. I talk back. Email me. Leave a comment down below. For the last couple of months, when I say I have been helping people, getting these kits together, because I have kits. Things you can wash in, all kind of soaps to protect yourself. All kinds. Anyway, y'all hit me up and talk to me and let me know what it is, because that reading yesterday was so crucial. I had gotten so upset that I was hot. I was heated because revenge was on the board, and this was your end, alone in the world, and it came out again. But it was so long, and it was a lot of distractions. I had to stop y'all video twice because of the children kept coming in. I'm like, y'all know what's going on. But that was the enemy not wanting me to post that video. So when you look at this video and you want me to post the one from yesterday, your other fears, blocks, and holes, when I see the comments, Leah, post it. I want to see it. When I say it's so crucial, I can honestly say that video was the most critical, crucial video I have ever made. The messages was flowing through. It had about someone going to jail, somebody going to prison because they committed a crime. When I say it was crucial, it was crucial. Y'all comment and email me and tell me if you want me to post it. I'll post it. It's a couple of distractions in there. That's why I didn't want to post it, because I kept stopping it. I had to. Listen, until I talk to you again or I hear from you in the comments or email wise, y'all take care. Stay protected up. Eat those red berries, the cranberries, the blueberries, the blackberries, the raspberries, the pomegranates, the cherries, red fruits and vegetables, red potatoes, red cabbage, red onions, because y'all are dealing with somebody who off with your head. You seen that ace, the Queen of Swords. These people are powerful in the dark. So in order to fight the dark, you must have your light build up, right? So I've been telling you for a month now what to do. And if you don't know, we are now fasting. We are on our 7-day fast to create change and promote change into our lives. What are you willing to sacrifice? I'm not eating any meat. I've already completed my first day, my first night. I'm on my second day. I can't wait. And now I see my messages are rolling in more strongly. I'm picking up on so much more. Anyone, everyone, y'all talk to me and let me know what's going on.